Lesson 67, Opinions, Agreeing and Disagreeing. Hello, and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn useful expressions for asking for opinions, introducing your own opinion, reporting other people's views, and agreeing or disagreeing politely. A. Asking someone for their opinion. We can use "what do you think of" when asking about a specific person or thing. For example, what do you think of his new book? What do you think of Tom's girlfriend? We often use "what do you think about" when asking about a general topic. For example, what do you think about global warming? What do you think about cosmetic surgery? Another useful question is, how do you feel about working with the others? The structure "how do you feel about" asks for someone's feelings or opinion about a situation. B. Introducing your own opinion. We can introduce a personal opinion with personally. For example, personally, I think Helena was probably right. Personally, I feel that we should increase the price. We can also use "in my opinion." In my opinion, we need to change the direction of the company. Another way to express an opinion is, my view is that we need to wait a bit longer. We can also say, my feeling is that we need to wait a bit longer. Both "my view is that" and "my feeling is that" mean "my opinion is that." Common mistakes expressing an opinion. When giving a negative opinion, it is more natural to make the verb think negative. Correct. Personally, I do not think it is a good idea. Less natural. I think it is not a good idea. Use "in my opinion," not "on my opinion" or "in my meaning." Correct. In my opinion, motorbikes are dangerous. Incorrect. On my opinion, motorbikes are dangerous. Incorrect. In my meaning, motorbikes are dangerous. In many situations, personally is the easiest and most natural way to introduce your opinion. C. Giving the opinion of others. When reporting information from a newspaper, we can say, the newspaper says that his death was not an accident. We can also introduce the source with "according to." According to the paper, the government did not know about it. The phrase "according to the paper" means that the information comes from the newspaper. Common mistakes reporting written information. Use "the newspaper says" rather than "it is written in the newspaper." Correct. The newspaper says that his death was not an accident. Incorrect. It is written in the newspaper that his death was not an accident. D. Agreeing with someone. To express complete agreement, say, I totally agree with you. The word "totally" means completely. To show partial agreement, say, I partly agree with you. This means that you agree, but not completely. You can also say, I agree with you to a certain extent. The phrase "to a certain extent" means partly or up to a particular point. Common mistakes using agree. The word "agree" is a verb, so do not use it with "am," "is," or "are." Correct. I agree with you. Incorrect. I am agree with you. Correct. Do you agree? Incorrect. Are you agree? Agreeing before giving a different opinion. In British English, it is common to acknowledge another person's opinion before introducing a different view. You can say, that is true, but I think we should consider another option. The phrase "I see what you mean" shows that you understand what the other person is saying. I see what you mean, but I have a different opinion. You can show partial agreement by saying, I agree to some extent, but I am not completely convinced. You can recognize a useful idea with, I think that is a good point, but I see the situation differently. A good point is a sensible idea or opinion. You can also say, I take your point, but I still disagree. The phrase "I take your point" means that you understand and partly agree with someone's opinion. E. Giving a strong opinion. To show that an issue is very important to you, say, I feel very strongly about military service. The speaker in the lesson continues, I think everyone should do it. To express complete agreement, you can say, I think you are absolutely right. To express complete disagreement, you can say, "I think you are absolutely wrong." The word absolutely makes the opinion very strong. Other strong expressions of disagreement include, "I do not agree at all." "I disagree completely." Both expressions mean that you do not agree in any way.